Hi everyone, it's Lori and welcome to the Pick a Card readings. And I just wanted to say that if you're looking for a more deep, detailed, in-depth reading, that you would want to check out my website or Etsy or see me in person at the Quest Bookshop in Wheaton, Illinois. Okay, this is more of a light, breezy reading that you can just use to start your week out. Okay, so I have 4 decks in front of me. Pick the card that you resonate with, write it down, keep track of it, and also the angels are guiding you to, after I pull the card, to write about it and say how it resonates for you, or maybe how it may resonate, or what you need to pick up on or pay attention to. Okay, so the first deck is Keepers of the Light, and this is one of my favorites. It's by Kyle Gray. It has a lot of ascended masters in there, so the ascended masters can help with anything. Our second deck has the Female Power, Ancient Feminist Wisdom. I said feminist. Feminine Wisdom, Ancient Feminine Wisdom. And our third deck is Magical Times. And I like this one because it has a fairy energy to it, nature fairy energy that's very calming and relaxing. Now, the last one, we're bringing in Archangel. We have Archangel Gabriel. And I always feel like Gabriel was one of the first angels that I had contact with. And it was very interesting. You know, sometimes you think of Gabriel as a male or a female energy. I think I've met and experienced both. And sometimes it feels like it's all one. Sometimes it feels like there's a male Gabriel and a female Gabriel. So, and there's lots of different angels that have very similar names. Some of them don't even have names. So it's really interesting. But let's call in our angels now and start. So if you want to close your eyes, I'm opening my heart center, calling in all the guardian angels, Archangel Gabriel and Michael, and any other angels and archangels that would like to help or participate, to give us divine messages for this pick a card reading. And I see that Gabriel is coming in and showering people with divine golden light and also rainbow light. So there's a shield of protection and also rainbow light inside of our aura, body, and energy fields. So you're going to get some angel energy work while this is happening today. So you can say, I allow the angels to work on me during this whole time. And so if you pick the Keepers of the Light deck, they told me to pull the first card from the top. So we have Paul the Venetian. And this is Ascended Master that you can call and work with. And they're showing me about the rose in the center. So the angels are showing me that, saying divine love, healing energy, connecting with the rose, with flowers, roses, and even having, like, sometimes people have necklaces that have like the favorite scents of different types of flowers to connect. You can use that to connect with Paul the Venetian. And this card is about experiencing grace. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. And I feel like this is about accepting that love. And I feel Archangel Gabriel coming through, showing me the throat area and the heart center. So the angels are coming in now, blessing, cleansing, healing your throat and your heart center now. I do get a feeling that the root chakra needs work also. So we're asking the angels to heal those areas. And they're showing me on this that the throat area can come out for relationships. If you've been playing it small or hiding behind other people or not being your true self, this card comes out to you. even in relationships where you're kind of just going along with it, or maybe serving another person and not serving yourself as well. This is also about taking care of your body. I do get the feeling that Paul the Venetian and Archangel Gabriel want to be called on together. So you can call on these beings. And I know that people become fearful and they're saying, I don't want to connect with anything but God or the angels. But there's all these, we have a whole universe of different beings that help us, that are divine and loving as well. So now I'm going to go to the ancient feminine wisdom. And for this, they're telling me pull the first card from the bottom. So we have Athena. And I'm just going to put my hands over this and see what messages want to come out. So for this, we have Athena, and it says strategy. And this is about coming up with a strategy in regards to your life. Where are you heading? Where will you be 3 months from now? Where will you be a month from now? What do you want to accomplish within this year? And I feel like Athena is coming through, and she's showing me she's waving a sword and cutting through negativity for you, which also reminds me of Archangel Michael, who can do that as well. So again, if you would like to work with this goddess, I work with goddesses and ascended masters, but I always invite the angels in, and I always ask for the divine beings of love and light, or the ascended masters of love and light. That way you're only connecting to that. Whatever you focus on, you draw to yourself. So if you're focusing on fearful thoughts, you're going to bring in those fearful beings, okay? I do get a feeling that Archangel Gabriel is saying that he's sweeping away fear from our futures. And Archangel Gabriel is heavily in this reading and stepping in, and I see him doing this. So I get the feeling about Gabriel being a male in this reading, and he's looking to the future and saying, the coast is clear, come on out, take a chance, dive in. I feel like this is also a message for creative projects, a business, career shifts, career change. This is also about communication with other people, where maybe there's a discrepancy, where you're not quite on the same page. It's time to sit down and have that strategy to work things out. And the angels are saying, force never heals something. If someone is coming at you and they're bringing force and you bring force back, all it's going to do is this. It's not going to help people to bridge the gap or heal anything. So we have to come from a place of talking about our feelings and then helping each other to heal. So, and this one is very powerful. So that's the message that I got from that one. Now I'm going to go to, if you picked Magical Times, and they told me just pull the first card from the bottom. We have the card Pilgrimage. You are on a journey to your own greatness. Your soul is longing to find the way. Only you can choose your path. And I am seeing an image of a particular person for this card, but I feel like it's for anyone in general who resonated with this deck. And I'm just going to say her name, Becca. I am seeing images of you, and they said that this is about you and your true calling, and stepping outside of what you think you're supposed to be doing and just embracing what happens in the moment, okay? But their angels are saying this is for other people that watch this reading also. And they said, connect with the animals. Your divine connection with animals is being enhanced. So they're showing me about connecting with the spirit animals, going out in nature, asking for messages. This is also about movement, travel to a new location, or thinking about shifting your life in some way. And they're bringing up the Athena card and saying that these cards can go together for you, and that the strategy card and pilgrimage need to be worked on together. So So now I'm going to go to our last one, our Archangel Gabriel. And I see Archangel Gabriel is doing this, and I see hearts coming out. So there's hearts and love being sent to everyone here. Archangel Gabriel sending hearts and love to everyone that is watching right now. And Gabriel is saying that not enough people have their heart centers open to live the life that they want, or to live as peacefully and lovingly as they want. If your life is always full of a problem, there's always this, there's always that, there's always an illness, my family's getting sick, there's always a problem, you're not living from your heart center, is what Gabriel is telling me. So what Gabriel wants you to do is to work with him for the next month. He's saying, I'm opening my heart center, calling in divine light now, and Archangel Gabriel's grace and love, helping me to understand what I need to change in my life. And then the angels always say, breathe deeply in and out. So I still feel Gabriel's doing this, sending love out to people. So you can say, I'm opening my heart center, I'm living from my heart center with Archangel Gabriel's help. And Gabriel is saying, from now till the whole next month, that's your homework that he wants you to do. Now I'm being guided to pull 2 Gabriel cards for people. Oh, okay, I'm being guided to shuffle real quick, and this is a little bit about what the cards look like. And Gabriel is saying it does not matter if you connect with a male or a female version, it's just the energy that Gabriel embodies, all these different types of energy, that sometimes he can feel more of a male energy or more of a female energy, that there is also a Gabriel, a Gabriel, there's all these different similar angels with names. So sometimes people get confused about which angel you're connecting with. So here's what we have from Gabriel, and he's saying it's the male energy right now. Authenticity. Trust that your real self, whom God created, is divinely perfect, has the strength and knowledge needed for this situation. And I am getting an image of a particular person, and this is one of my clients that's a male from Etsy who's in the military. So I'm not going to say his name over here as I did with the other person, but they're saying about being your true self. And I feel like it feels like blackness coming out instead of what you really want to say. So call in that energy, work with Gabriel, stand in your truth in the most loving way. And the angels are saying, it's all on how you view things. And I feel like it's about perspective too. Sometimes people, when you're at a job, or with others, you have to put on a mask and then be this persona. But they said you can always have yourself in there. You can always be kind to other people and wear your mask. You can take your mask off, is what I really meant. Take the mask off and just be your true self. And the right people will be drawn to you. And the angels are saying for anybody that's in retail, customer service, sales, dealing with people, that you can attract the right people. You can say, I'm calling in the right people that resonate with me, that are kind and loving, or whatever you would like to say. I'm calling in all the artists, I'm calling all the creative people, I'm calling in the musicians. Whatever you would like to do, call that in. And then if you do it consistently, which means not I'm going to do it for a week and then I stop, and then because everything will stop, because you're working with angels and they only do it if you ask. So you would need to do it on a regular, consistent basis, and then you'll see that it's like things start changing, shifting. They said you have to open your heart to what you think is okay, miracles, whoa, what's that? That's unbelievable. I can't get that. You have to shift and believe in it so that it will happen. It's like whatever your reality is, if you believe that this can't happen or this is the way things are, then that's what it will be. So they said you have to step outside of that and ask the angels to open your heart to the unbelievable. Help them to steer your life. Help me to be authentic in who I am. Now, the other card we have, and then I'm going to stop this, is let go. And it says, release the desire to control this situation and leave it up to God's infinite wisdom to resolve everything beautifully. So this is when we feel like maybe we're stuck, or we're trying to control things too much. Sometimes the problem can be, we're like, okay, God and angels, please help me, I'm letting go of this. But then you keep thinking about it, you keep analyzing it, you can't let go of it, you worry about it. It's your problem may not get resolved in a good way, or it may get resolved in a way that you wouldn't expect it to. So the angels are saying, just be open and say, I can't stop thinking about this. I'm asking my guardian angels now to take away this problem for me. And just do it every time. And I always tell people this visualization, visualize all your worries and problems in a bubble. And just visualize it's in there. And then feel like you're touching it. And it's getting smaller and smaller. And then it disappears. Or have all your problems, I visualize, here's my problems, and then it goes in the bubble. And then I give it to my angels. I visualize that I'm giving it to them. They take it, change the energy, transmute it, and then give it back to me. And if you do this on a regular basis, you'll notice that you'll start feeling better. Okay, so I'm giving you some techniques, some angel energy techniques that you can do. Okay, so I hope this resonated for you, and take care, and I'll see you guys next week.